don't know.
What? Why is that yeah?
It's cool.
Even when he moves, he leaves a trail of red everywhere. He's very messy. I would not want to be in an elevator at the same time as him. I'm just not that cruel.
Yes. It's gibberish.
What if they said that about your language?
It would be correct to them.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, that's how it goes in this game. It's your fault.
Can you prove that? Exploded.
Can't do it very well with my left hand. No, you gotta do it the other way. I don't want to work the weekend. The weekend's gonna be suck. Yeah, but my job is specifically dependent upon weekends being extremely busy and the spring being extremely, extremely busy. But you're not busier in the spring. That is not false.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a holiday.
I stopped.
Yeah, for no reason at all. Hold on.
Aren't they all?
That grape is not our spy. And some grapes are just delicious. Unless you say hold on beforehand. Oh yeah, blood is deadly, for reasons. No, you're not.
They're made of meat.
Maybe it's really red au jus. Hey Xander. Hey Xander. Hey. Hey Xander. Hey Xander. Xander. Hey. Hey, between you and me, Xander. Between you and me. She hates movies.
Okay, I got this. I don't got this.
One thing I can say though is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is the movie wherein Dave Bautista laughs a bunch of different times. Drax. Well then don't say you'll never know because you know.
I know nothing.
That is not true either.
But it must be true because I said it. How could I say it if it wasn't true?
Very easily. Oh, I'm a gover.
I exploded. It's a game about exploding.
You stopped again. I saw that.
Yeah. He who hesitates is lost.
Game's dead.
Especially in a game where not moving is very dangerous, but so is moving.
Batman. Batman. I can't
It's
see the
gonna be fun.
wind. I still can't see the wind. I disagree with your politics.
You might make more. Oh, you got it. Troll Spike. Troll Bloodfall. Hey, Dark. Shin hates movies.
The elevator's out. The doctor is in.
Dark. Shin hates movies. Sauce! Something, something, gnomes. Win this. Going the other way is definitely not helpful.
It's not.
I like not angry Meat Boy better.
I like trains.
Although 8-bit Meat Boy looks a lot like a red Ogmo. Oh, well then he looks a lot like Ogmo. I thought Ogmo was blue in my head for some reason. Oh.
There's no.
This still looks kind of like a raptor skull. Looks more like one now.
Oops.
You were killed by the up.
I hit a ledge and then just sort of slid up over it and was like,
Yep.
you have no momentum anymore.
Yeah, you were killed by the up. There are people who speedrun this game 100%.
Let them do that. I'll do what I do.
They died.
Everybody dies.
Can you imagine the count of the deaths on their, like, history of playing the game? It's probably more than 4.
A lot of numbers are more than 4.
A lot of numbers are
Sometimes
less than
4 is more than 4.
A lot of numbers are less than 4 as well.
Well, if you get into negatives and decimal points. And then you have an infinite number of numbers that are less than 4.
There's also an infinite number of numbers that are 4, as long as all 4s are different 4s.
This is also true.
No.
I mean, because 4.1 is still technically 4, but is greater than 4.
Is it?
There are also imaginary numbers that are completely real numbers.
There are no imaginary numbers.
If you can imagine it, that is a number.
No, imaginary number is a very specific, important thing.
No.
I know.
I don't
In
like
fact,
them.
electronics don't even work correctly without I. Electronics require understanding of I to be done correctly.
What?
It's true, look it up.
No. There, no. Just no. We'll talk about blasphemous things.
What do you have against imaginary numbers?
They don't. They because they're impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Complex numbers are used a great deal in electronics.
Well, a lot of these complex numbers.
Complex numbers include imaginary numbers. That's what makes them complex numbers. You did the same thing.
I know, right? That ledge has it out for me.
That ledge is a jerk.
Is it spy?
I bet it cheats on his wife.
Wait, that ledge is married?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I bet he says rude things about people of races that aren't his own. He probably has a different religion than you too, Shin. All over the world. We're having a very important conversation here. What was the one we were having? Oh yeah, about the robots in children's suits.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna leave it with that much context, because it sounded just as bad before.
You're horrible.
It sounded bad when we were talking about it the first time.
Now everyone wants to know.
No one wants to know.
No one cares, there's no one watching. Dark and Xander are all probably playing games.
I'm watching.
You're watching yourself. That doesn't count. Yeah, Shin doesn't watch himself.
Splat.
The biggest reason Shin won't watch himself is because he doesn't like his own voice in his own recordings.
You kidding? I sound like a suave nerd.
You do sound like a swab nerd, actually. You sound like you, only even louder somehow. You sound like you plus a megaphone. No, actually you sound like you from the past.
You sound like you from the evil future.
Unacceptable?
Well, we have a simple solution for ending that. Nice. I love my knife. It's all rainbowy and pretty.
I need a fat beat. What?
Did that count? It was really fast, but it was a fat beat. It was like a black MIDI of just bass. Black MIDI is such a weird concept. Black MIDI is a MIDI that is made up of so many sounds that the audio can't process correctly on normal computers. Yeah, it just sounds like a lot of clicking and stuff because the music just keeps overpowering its own speakers. Actually, Toho mostly uses Black MIDI. It's just that when they're processed, they become more comprehensible to a computer. Of all of the things.
Of course! Because, you know...
Troll Spike.
He did!
With his spikes! Which is to say, with himself. That was actually impressive you dodged. The second one, not so much.
Ow.
So at work today, when I was at work when I wasn't supposed to work today, but I worked anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so at work today, at one point, my boss was saying to someone, something about, don't do this because it gets people hurt and then we have to give them bandages and it's not very fun, and I immediately responded over the radio, it's fun if you got Power Ranger bandages.
What? How did I do that? What did I do?
You went up.
But why?
Because...
I hit the jump button and all of a sudden it was like, but you're hugging this wall even though you're heading the other way. You know, because... reasons.
Because we're gonna have to give him so many bandages. We're gonna have to make a whole girl out of them.
Well, we have bandages, but I don't think we have enough.
What happens if you collect all the bandages? Do you make 2 bandage girls?
Who's
I believe
Steve?
that's true. Minecraft Steve.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, he can just like hack through every level. But at the point where you've collected everything the game has to offer, more or less, you kind of have earned it.